Hello everyone. Today I am going to start stability analysis. In that stability analysis we are going to see Routh array or Routh array method. Routh-Hurwitz stability criterion, what it is. Routh-Hurwitz stability criterion is having one necessary condition and one sufficient condition for stability. If any control system doesn't satisfy the necessary condition, then we can say that the control system is unstable. But if the control system satisfies the necessary condition, then it may or may not be stable. So the sufficient condition is helpful for knowing whether the control is stable or not. Necessary condition for Routh-Hurwitz stability. The necessary condition is that the coefficients of the characteristics polynomial should be positive. This implies that all the roots of the characteristic equation should have negative real parts. Consider the characteristic equation of the order nth is a0 s raised to n plus a1 s raised to n minus 1 plus a2 n raised to minus 2 plus dash 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 a plus an minus 1 s raised to 1 plus an s raised to 0 is equal to 0. a0, a1, a2 is the coefficient of this s. Note that there should not be any term missing in nth order characteristic equation. This means that the nth order characteristic equation should not have any coefficient that is of 0 value. Sufficient condition for Routh-Hurwitz stability. The sufficient condition is that all the elements of the first column of Routh array should have the same sign. This means that all the elements of the first column of Routh array should be either positive or negative, but all the coefficients should have same sign for stable condition. Routh array method. If all the roots of the characteristic equation exist to the left half of the S-plane, then the control system is stable. If at least one root of the characteristic equation exists to the right half of S-plane, then the control system is unstable. So we have to find the roots of characteristic equation to know whether the control system is stable or unstable. But it is difficult to find the roots of the characteristic equation as order increases. So to overcome this problem, there we have the Routh array method. In this method, there is no need to calculate the roots of the characteristic equation. First, formulate the Routh table and find the number of the sign changes in the first column of the root table. The number of sign changes in the first column of the root table gives the number of roots of characteristic equation that exist in the right half of the S-plane, and the control system is unstable. Routh array method. Follow this procedure for forming the Routh table. Fill the first two rows of the Routh array with the coefficients of the characteristic polynomial as mentioned in the table below. Start with the coefficient of s raised to n and continue up to the coefficient of s raised to 0. Fill the remaining rows of the Routh array with elements as mentioned in the table below. Continue this process till you get first column element of row s raised to 0 is an. Here an is the coefficient of s raised to 0 in the characteristic polynomial. Actually, by explaining particular example, you will get how we can fill the table. See Routh array method. Here how to solve or how to fill that table, we can see here how to obtain Routh array. Here it is a characteristic equation a0 s raised to n plus a1 s raised to n minus 1 plus a2 s raised to n minus 2 plus dash dash an is equal to 0. It is a characteristic equation. Step 1 to solve Routh array. Arrange coefficients of the above equation in two rows. It means s raised to n, s raised to n minus 1. In decreasing order we have to write that s terms. Now a0, a1, a2, a3, a4 dash 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 up to an. We have to write that terms like this. a0, we are not writing a1 here. a0, a2, alternate we have to write in first row. a0, a2, a4, a6. In next row we have to write that missing terms a1, a3, odd terms a1, a3, a5, a7, like this. Step 2. Create third row using the following formulas. Now we have to define or find out the term b1, b3, b5. Then there is a formula to find out b1, b3 and b5. Now if we have to find b1, b3, then we have to solve, or we have to put the value of a1, a2, a0, a3 and a1 in that formula, and then we have to find b1 value, b3 value and b5 value. Create third row using the following formulas. Now we have to calculate this third row. Then we will get b1, b3, b5, b0 value. b0 it means here there is no next term. Then step 3. From second and third row create fourth row. It means we have to calculate fourth row by using this second and third row. Formula to calculate that fourth row is c1 and c3, c5. Like this, b1, a3, a1, b3 divided by b1, b1, a5. Alternate we have to put the values in that formulas, and we have to find the fourth row. Now we have and if there is a characteristic equation are having sixth order polynomial, then we have to draw the table like this. Now we are going to start examples. Type 1 means there are 4-5 possibilities to solve the root array. We are going to start first type here. Example number 1. Check the stability of the system whose characteristic equation is given by s raised to 4 plus 2s cube plus 6s square plus 4s plus 1 is equal to 0. Solution. Obtain array of coefficients. We have to write s terms in descending order, like s raised to 4. We are going to start from s raised to 4 because in characteristic equation there is first term is s raised to 4 terms. That's why we have taken here s raised to 4, s raised to 3, 2, 1, 0. Now s raised to 4 coefficient is 1. That's why we have writing here 1. Alternate, we are not taking 2. Here a3, we are going to take here a3 value, and that value is 6. 4 we are not taking, 1 we are taking. We are writing here 1. Now in second row we are writing 2. Then we are not taking 6, we are taking 4. Now we have to find out the value of b1, b3, c1, c3, d1, d3. As we discussed in previous slide, how to find out b1, b3, c1, c3 values. Like this, we are going to find out the value of b1, b3, c1, d1 values by using these formulas. Now we have b1, b3, c1 and d1 values. We are going to put that values in first column. We have 2 rows as per the given characteristic equation. We are going to find 1, it means b1 and b3 values. Then we are going to find out c1 and d1 values. Now we have to see this first column to check the stability of a system. In first column, all coefficients in first column are of same sign, it means positive sign. Given equation has no roots in RHS of the S-plane, that's why the system is stable. It means in right hand side we are not having values. In right hand side there is if we are having negative values here, then that roots are going towards right hand side plane. But in that case, in this example case, we are not having negative sign. All the roots are having positive sign. That's why all the roots are lies in left hand side plane. That's why the system is stable. Now we are going to start example number 2. Check the stability of the system represented by 5s raised to 6 plus 8s raised to 5 plus 12s raised to 4 plus 20s cube plus 100s square plus 150s plus 200 is equal to 0. we are going to write first two rows as per the formulas of Routh array or Routh criterion, and it is, we are going to start s raised to 6 and we are going to arrange in descending order. Now we have a0 coefficient, it is nothing but 5, then 12, then 100, then 200. In first row we are going to write in even numbers or even coefficients of these terms, and in next rows we are, or in second rows we are going to write odd numbers of this characteristic equation. Now we are going to find out the values of b1, b3, b5, c1, c3, c5, d1, d3, likewise. There is, this example is 6th order polynomial. It means s raised to 6 is nothing but 6th order polynomial equation. We are having values in first column is, we are going to see for checking the stability of a system, and here sign are going to change from positive to negative. Examining the first column, it means this column of the Routh array, it is found that there are two sign changes from plus 8 to minus 0.5 and minus 0.5 to plus 120. Therefore, the system under consideration is unstable, having the two poles in the right half of the S-plane. It is important to note that the Routh criterion gives only the number of roots in the right half of the S-plane, but does not convey any information regarding the values of the roots, and also does not distinguish between real and complex roots. By Routh stability criterion, for a system to be stable, all the entries in the first column should be positive, since a0 should be greater than 0, a1 should be greater than 0, a1, a2 minus a0, a3 should be greater than 0. Then fourth column, we are having a3 in bracket a1, a2 minus a0, a1 minus a1 square a4 is greater than 0, and a4 it should be greater than 0 for stability. Then we can tell that system is stable. Now type 2 system we are going to see. In type 1 system, we just recall, in type 1 system, if we are going to, we already see if in first column of Routh array, if there is any sign change in between two values, then that system is unstable. But in first column there are all coefficients are having same sign, then we can say that that system is stable. Now we are going to see type 2 system. Find the range of values of k so that the system with follow characteristic equation will be stable. F of s is equal to s raised to 4 plus 5s cube plus 5s square plus 4s plus k is equal to 0. Routh array, we are going to write as per the formulas of Routh stability criterion. 1, coefficient of s raised to 4 is 1, coefficient of s square is 5, then k. Second is 5, 4, and there is no any coefficient, that's why we have taken here 0. Now we have to find out b1, b3, b5 values, c1, c3, d3. Now by solving this, we are having this column here. For stability, k should be greater than 0, k value it should be greater than 0. We are taking this above k term for checking the stability. So we are taken here to find out the value of k, we are taken this term 16.8 minus 5k divided by 4.2 is greater than 0. If that 4.2 are going towards right hand side, then that term should be 0. Now we are having 16.8 minus 5k should be greater than 0. If we transfer that minus 5 to right hand side, then we are having 16.8 is greater than 5k. Then we transfer that 5 to left hand side, then that term are going to divide here, and we are having value of k is 3.38, and that k term is greater than 0. That's why that system is stable, because the criteria of stability is k should be greater than 0, and we are having that term is positive. It means that term is greater than 0. That's why the system is stable, we can say. Then example number third. Or next, for type 2 system, we are having this transfer function, and a transfer function g of s is equal to k divided by s in bracket s plus 3 in bracket s plus 10, and h of s is nothing but 1. It means feedback is unity, or unity feedback, we can say that. Consider the characteristic equation 1 plus g of s into h of s is equal to 0. Then we are going to write that value of g of s and h of s in that equation, characteristic equation. Then we have 1 plus k divided by s into s plus 3 in another bracket s plus 10, and h of s is nothing but a 1. That's why we are considering here 1 is equal to 0. Then we are going to cross multiply that term. Then we have this term. Then we have s into s plus 3 in another bracket s plus 10 plus k is equal to 0. If that term are going to words in right hand side, then that term are nothing but 0. That's why we are having only numerator term. Now we are going to cross multiply or multiply that s, we are multiply that s in that bracket. Then we have s square plus 3s in another bracket s plus 10 plus k is equal to 0. Then we are going to multiply that both brackets. Then we have these terms s cube plus 10s square plus 3s square plus 30s plus k is equal to 0. Now we have this term s square is nothing but 13s square. Now we are going to solve this by Routh array. By solving Routh array, we are having we have to find out the value of k. Then we have to consider this term to calculate value of k. The stability of system, the condition is k should be greater than 0. That's why we are considering here 13 to 13 minus k divided by 13 is greater than 0. Then we have value of k is 390 by solving this term. The range of k is 0 less than k less than 390. Now we are going to solve next example. G of s is equal to k divided by s in bracket s square plus s plus 1 in another bracket s plus 2. H of s is equal to 1. We are going to solve by characteristic equation 1 plus g of s into h of s is equal to 0. Then we are writing this g of s and h of s term in that equation. Then we have this term. When we cross multiply that term, then we have this term s cube plus s square plus s in another bracket s plus 2 plus k is equal to 0. Now by solving these two brackets, then we have the term is s raised to 4 plus 3s cube plus 3s square plus 2s plus k is equal to 0. By solving Routh array, we are having the value of k is, for stability, k should be greater than 0. We are considering this term to calculate k value. We are having the value is 0 less than k less than 1.537. By solving this term, k is equal to 1.537 is equal to k marginal. Auxiliary equation is equal to 2.3 s square plus k. How we are going to solve? We are considering second order differential equation. For that, we are considering this third row 2.3 k and s square. It means 2.3 s square plus k is equal to 0, and we are writing here that term. Now we are having 2.3 s square is equal to minus k. We are transferring that k to right hand side. Then s square is equal to minus k divided by 2.3. When we put value of k in that equation, then we have minus 1.37 divided by 2.3, and roots s is we are having plus minus j 0.66. S is equal to plus minus j omega, and omega value is 0.66 radian per second. Now we have the range of k 0 less than k less than 1.537. K marginal is equal to 1.537, and value of omega or frequency is equal to 0.666 radian per seconds. Now we are going to solve next example. We are having transfer function c of s divided by r of s is equal to k divided by s raised to 4 plus 6s cube plus 30s square plus 60s plus k. H of s is nothing but 1. Determine the range of k for a system to be stable. Characteristic equation is s raised to 4 plus 6s cube plus 30s square plus 60s plus k is equal to 0. We are considering denominator part for characteristic equation. Now we have root array for that example. Then we have this values. To check stability of a system, we condition is k should be greater than 0. We are considering this term to calculate k, and we have k value is 0 less than k less than 200. Next example, g of s is equal to k in bracket s plus 13 divided by s in bracket s plus 3 s plus 7. Find the range of k for which system is stable, and h of s is unity feedback. Consider characteristic equation. Then we have 1 plus g of s into h of s is equal to 0. 1 plus k in bracket s plus 13 divided by s into s plus 3 into s plus 7. Now we are going to cross multiply that term. Then we have this term. By solving this term, we are having s cube plus 10s square plus s in bracket 21 plus k plus 13k. Then we have s cube, s square, s term and k. By solving this equation by root array, we are having 210 plus 10k minus 13k divided by 10. To calculate value of k, we are taken this term, and by solving this term, we are having value of k is 70. The range of k is 0 less than k less than 70. Next example, a unit feedback control system has g of s is equal to k divided by s plus 4 cube. Determine the range of values of k for system stability. Now given g of s is equal to k divided by s plus 4 cube, h of s is equal to 1. Characteristic equation 1 plus g of s into h of s is equal to 0. When we put that value, g of s in that equation, then we have 0 is equal to s plus 4 cube plus k. The formula a plus b cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. By using this formula, we have simplified this equation, and we have s cube plus 12s square plus 48s plus 64 plus k. Now we are going to solve this equation by root array method. Then we have the equation is 64 plus k. To calculate the value of k, we are considering this 64 plus k equation. Then value of k is minus 64, and it is less than 0. That's why this system is not stable system. Now by solving the term 576 minus 64 plus k, then we have the value is k less than 512. It means range of k is from minus 64 to 512. It means minus 64 is less than k less than 512. It means range of k is minus 64 to 512. Thank you.